Surprise, motherfucker.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yes, you understood it. You fucking asked me that. Well, to be fair, I can't always get hold of it. Well, fuck, you can try. You're gonna say like that.
You wasn't up to the standard. Are you talking about the same Eddie I was talking about? America.
Eddie Johnson.
Fuck yeah. This is what I used to sing every morning.
That, I'm adding that to the intro. You singing it and the real tune.
Motherfucking day.
Classic.
You used to come every morning and go, America. Fuck yeah. Motherfucking day. That's what I used to say.
Yeah, I'd have to start my day. I'd be phoning him up every morning, like when we wake up. And
Eddie, you can't start the day like that. He went, fuck yeah. I used to say it every morning. I used to say, Eddie, you've not scored on the wee well. What's your thoughts? And he just went, fuck yeah. That's why I'd be so good at it. That's the reason my play. My upbringing was, running away from the police. So
going up to you and going, Kev! Game of Thrones is shite.
Oh my god.
Robert Gordon is taking up this Massey, our assistant. All in a day's work.
Hey guys, I'm Si and welcome to A.C.E Podcast Station, the home of the revamped and new look Kevin McNaughton Show. It's no longer crazy football. This is Super Kev Unscripted and this is episode number 10. The show is available live on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. A.C.E Podcast Nation, of course, you're home to many other great shows and series featuring top guests, expert analysts and more. So please give us a follow on social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click that bell for notifications. And, of course, you can download the audio versions of all the shows we do. But Super Kev Unscripted is the show like no other. It's unique and different to everything else we do. We don't focus on one particular subject or just the guest's career. We answer questions. The topics are set by the people. And we talk rubbish for about an hour tonight. No censors, no scripts, no limits. Joining me as ever is former Scotland international, ex-Aberdeen, Bolton and Cardiff City defender. It is Super Kevin McNaughton. Welcome back, my friend. How the devil are you?
I'm very well, mate. All things are good. I just get quite upset every time you try and do that Scottish accent.
Aberdeen!
Yeah, that's so far off.
It's quality, mate. Top draw.
Trim up as well. See if your ears have been lowered a wee bit.
Yeah, that's it, mate. So, the last time we saw you, mate, you were falling asleep. The last time the peeps saw you on the show, you were like
this is why
drifting.
It's unscripted, mate. If it was scripted, I'd probably still be awake. But unfortunately,
that's it.
Unscripted.
It was that bottle of gin, mate. It was going down so fast.
This is what
it was unreal.
Don't work with kids, animals, and Kevin McNaughton. That's the three.
Quality. A couple of comments straight away. Gaz says that is a superb intro. Thank you, Gaz. I appreciate that. I updated it, made it a wee bit different. And then we got Kay Childs is here. Your son, Rhys David Evans, is in the house. Stepson, Gavin Randall's here. James Costley's here. And Rob Boyle is in the house, still waiting for his little square in the corner. James Costley straight away. Kev, did you watch the South Wales derby?
Only seen the highlights, mate. I was a wee bit inebriated, so I didn't quite catch it. I was having a bit of a heavy weekend that weekend.
A blowout, isn't it? But nice to see you back, Kev. Gavin says, have you had a haircut?
Yeah, they got me ears lowered, mate. Well, just a wee bit, yeah.
Just a move.
What's your thoughts? What's the ratings?
It's good. It's good. I like it, mate. Nice faded in there. Good work from the barber. I like it. Good work.
I thought so as well. I was quite impressed.
And Leslie Coates is like a dog with a bone. He's just been asking Andy the same questions. What's your opinions of John Stones as a defender, Kevin McNaughton?
As a defender,
Yeah,
it was not a great defender, but he's a good footballer.
that's interesting. So you think would he be better suited to a midfield position then? Do you think?
I think he'd be an all right midfielder, but he's suited to Man City. But at the same time,
Got a mistake in him,
I'm not
only.
a big fan. I think he's a decent footballer. He's a Premier League footballer, but I'm not sure if he's a top 3 footballer. So
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
but
These
if you play midfield, right, in Man City's team, who are you taking out instead of John Stones in midfield?
yeah, like he could play midfield for
There's
like
better
West Ham or
midfielders.
someone like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Do you
what
know-
I mean. So if you want to play him in midfield for West Ham, I'd say yeah, he'd probably do job in midfield. He's not gonna dislodge any of the Man City midfielders and centre half.
They cover for him, I suppose, a bit, or should they say they cover for his mistakes? But like, there's so much focus these days on defenders having to play football, isn't there? Whereas back in the day, the defenders did the defending, goalkeeper was your goalkeeper, and didn't have to worry too much about whether they were good at football.
No, that's like Man City are a bit like that though. Man City obviously got football players at the back. John Stones kind of fits that mould, but it's this that the reason Man City sort of fell by the wayside last season, I think, is just because they didn't have good enough defenders at the back.
Yeah.
Whereas,
If you were building a team from scratch, would you prefer to go for like defenders who can defend and then have your better footballers further up the pitch, or would you go for like the modern day sort of centre backs?
no, it's like your centre halves have to defend. Your 2 centre halves have to defend. Full backs, depending on the way you try to play. Like Liverpool, obviously the 2 full backs are not really great defenders. Van Dijk's a good defender. And to be fair, he's probably holding the fort really in terms of their centre half. So,
Well, look how much they've struggled without him, haven't they? Do you know what I mean? They've really struggled without him.
Probably not like a lot's been made up of him becoming injured and then their form dipping. But yeah, there's quite a few things. They end up obviously getting a lot of injury. They played some of their best players in midfield out of position and ended up playing them centre halves. So
yeah. Reese says, stepdad, wee man here. Any chance of a birthday shout out for next Saturday, as there's no Super Kev next week? Well, according to Reese, there's no Super Kev next week. He knows. Well, we don't, because I don't believe we've had that conversation yet.
Well, Reese will next week. We'll purposely have a show just in honour of you. Birthday show. Reese's birthday show. We're going to call it next week.
We'll just do 10 minutes just to wish him happy birthday.
10-minute birthday show.
And someone like that, Cade says, "What are we drinking this evening?"
We're on something a bit different. What's up? We look. We should be. No, what we should be really and genuinely. We should be sponsored by a gin, should we? Really?
Yes,
a gin company.
Absolutely.
We should have like a. Do you see that guy? Do you see that wee guy?
Verano, Spanish watermelon. Nice.
That's a Spanish watermelon gin tonight.
Like it. Yeah. So no, Reese. What the original plan for this show was to be, I think, every other week or every few weeks.
Every 2 weeks, but what? We got a break there, which was
we had a little break, yeah.
Upon us.
Yeah, but I think
back in the game.
We're back in the game, so we'll do it when we want. If we want to do it twice a week, we'll do it twice a week. If we want to do it every 2 weeks, we'll do it every 2 weeks. Like a loose cannon, just do it when we want. There was another question, I can't find it, but I'm sure I'll find it in a minute. Here we go. So, Rob says, can I tell you why the comments aren't updating? I have to leave and come out every time to see them. I have no idea, mate. That's a Facebook problem, not a me problem. Sorry, mate. I'm afraid it's just the way it is. James Costley says, I wonder if Juan Cala likes Spanish watermelon gin.
Well, if I was to see him, I'd spit it in his face.
Pops me every time. Poor old Juan. Poor old Juan.
It's all in jest, guys. It's all in jest. I love Juan.
Yeah.
Juan is a lovely guy.
Lovely guy. Good dress sense. Top fella.
I tell you, if rugby attire was standard practice, Juan would be a good-looking chap. He would be a male model.
Yes, mate. That's it. So we're gonna chat crap as normal. We're gonna see what the people want to talk about. So I just told you 2 minutes before we started, because we're only doing an hour tonight, so we're going off about 5 to 10 o'clock.
Yes. Is there any dear Kevs? Let's ask.
I don't think there is, mate. No, so if anyone's got any personal problems,
just message them in.
Send them in. Send it. If you've got any personal problems or anything which is bothering you and you need some advice, get them in.
I feel like I need to dish out a wee bit of advice tonight.
Yeah, you use a little hashtag saying "Dear Kev" so I can see it. I said to Kev, we'll do top 10 reality shows. It's especially for Rob Boyle because I'm sure he watches them.
Oh my God.
100% he watches all of those, doesn't he?
Melodramatic or something like that for Rob.
Yeah, well. But we said, and I think you mentioned it before, actually, that the only reality TV show I've ever watched or enjoyed is the Hunted, where you have to escape the police. And I said, got to do it in pairs, so me and you should apply for it. And I'll be the tech support. But then we worked out that neither of us can run, so we wouldn't get very far.
We'd need to really use a lot of skill to get out of there.
Well, what we do is we change our identities, dye our hair, shave our beards off, laser surgery in my eyes, and we'll be gone. Another country. I'll be Juan, you be Carla.
What we'll do is we'll get you some formula to thicken the beard up a bit and make it a wee more man.
Well, that's it. In fairness, I've shaved most of my beard off today. But,
I was disappointed when I seen that.
Yeah, I had a trim today, and I just thought I'd thin it out even more. But I'll be Juan, you be Carla, and I think we'll win it. Got it.
If it came down to getting chased, mate, I think this is where we'd struggle. We need a taxi. We'd need to be up like a taxi order just in case.
What sort of taxi? What sort of taxi would we have, though? That's the problem.
Well, we need to kind of, well, yeah.
So are you saying because we're on the run from the police, and like you have, we're using fake documents and we're having a fake ID, we're changing our appearance. Does that mean we're also going to have a fake taxi?
Well, mate, we're going. This is different kind of podcast we could run into now.
Just choked on my drink. I thought that was cleverly done. See how we linked that all together. Beautiful.
I've never heard of this fake taxi. I've never heard of this fake taxi. What the fake taxi are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure someone in the live chat will tell us. I was just asking, are we going to have to make a fake taxi to escape? Don't know what you were thinking about. Don't know what you're on about. Don't know.
No idea.
Craig says, does it have the fans' wives in the fake taxi? Well, this is it, isn't it? Maybe this is where it all comes from. So we got Gavin Randall says, Dear Kev, I'm not shy. Problem is sometimes getting up. What do you suggest?
Sorry, what was the problem?
Can't get up.
Can't get it up. So this is just the old chap that you've talked about here.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
She's asking for advice on this.
Yes. Well, you did ask. You opened the door and Gavin has kicked it in, comes straight in there. Well, no problem. I got a suggestion, but I'll let you go first because it is Dear Kev.
So, you just need to,
So,
How this? You go first, then I'll go.
Right.
I'll
So what I would suggest
you give a
is,
sensible answer, and I'll
if
answer quick.
you have a problem or you just want to enhance your performance, you should use BlueChew.com, which uses all the same ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, except it comes in a powdered form, so it goes straight into your system. And to use that, you should use code ACE Podcast Nation to get free shipping. No, I'm joking, just practicing, but I am going to clip that, and I'm going to send that to Blue Chew and tell them that they should sponsor the show. That would have been awesome. Would have been awesome.
That? Could you imagine you were sponsored by that? That would be the best sponsor ever.
Yes, indeed. Fully, like I got a couple of friends who've actually got that sponsor, which is why I knew some of the jargon, and I was like, yes, this is perfect.
Mate,
Gonna slip
okay.
this in.
All right, mate. I know you've read the whole thing. You've read the whole shoot match.
Gavin said Kev was lost for words.
Was it you actually asked this question? It wasn't Gavin, was it?
No, it was Gavin. He said he just said I was only having a laugh, and Kev's lost for words. But I gotta say, mate, right? I'm gonna do my best to get Blue Chew as a sponsor because I have got because I have enough. I get enough downloads, audio downloads, and stuff that I can get sponsors like that. So I might see if I can get that for the sponsor for us.
We get some freebies.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Party in the Ponderosa. Fake taxis and all. Jesus.
Sponsored by Fake Taxi.
Indeed. Yeah, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? Super Kev Unscripted, sponsored by Fake Taxi and BlueChew.com.
What kind of show is it?
I love it. I love it. Oh yeah. Reese just said new prizes every episode. Just send Blue Chew out to people. Blue Chew and a DVD.
There's a taxi at my door with somebody in the back.
Yeah, that's the ultimate prize. The fake taxi just turns out with the little blue powder. Jesus, cracking myself up. Jeez. Woo! What a start. We're only 10 minutes in, 20 minutes in, nearly. Jesus. There was another, I saw someone else.
10 yet, mate. Not done the top 10.
Yeah, I think we should bin off top 10 reality TV shows, and we should just do top 10 fake taxi episodes.
Right, you go first.
Yeah, after you.
You go first.
I am deadly serious, so I'm going to try and get Blue Chew to sponsor our show.
Okay, right.
See what I can do. But because we're doing a slightly shorter episode today, if anyone has got like a top 10 list suggestion, which we can do off the top of our heads with
go for cocktails, mate.
Top 10 cocktails. Yeah, okay. Top 10 cocktails.
Can we get 10? Can we get 10?
Top 10 alcoholic drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go with that.
In, like from when you're a kid. Well, when you were a kid, it's quite bad.
Right.
When you
are we giving
five, you know, those the good old days when you were on old bucket. You were like, oh.
I've had, mate. Tell you what, someone mentioned vodka. I was in the other show because I had this big bottle of water, and someone said, "Oh, is that vodka?" And I was like, "Oh, just the thought of vodka, mate, turns my stomach." I had a bad experience on vodka. No, I one New Year's Eve when I was only like a wee burn, about like 16 or 17, like. I gotta keep doing it. Is it cultural appropriation if I keep doing the Scottish accent? I don't know.
It's just racist. That's what it is. It's racism.
Yeah, well. So what I would do is I went out with my mates, drunk like a litre of vodka, and I was home by about 8 o'clock in the night. I was sick everywhere, and I have never drunk vodka and Coke since. I don't even drink Coke, mate. I can't do it. It's just rough.
It's such a light bit, mate, honestly.
Yeah, I was proper issues with vodka, mate. Proper, but Gavin says top 10 football stadiums, but I think we'll go for alcoholic drinks tonight because that's a nice, easy one to do on the fly. You know? But we'll do some would you rather's. I like the one spirit I do like to drink is I like a bit of whiskey.
Whiskey, but can't look at.
I like a bit of whiskey. I like Hague. It's expensive though, but I like Hague. It's like this blue bottle.
Yes, Hague Club.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
mate, I've got a bottle of that. I need to ship that down because I can't drink it. I'll take one drink of that.
Send it down, mate. Send it down. That could be my prize giveaway.
Yeah, there you go.
And what else? I want to try Conor McGregor's whiskey, that proper number 12. Because I've heard it's actually quite nice. And I saw they're selling it in Morrison's by me, so I might go and give it a nice taste there. Maybe I'll do it next week. Get a bottle of it for next week. So I've got a question for you, Super Kev.
Yes.
I am 40 in November.
Get on about it.
Is the Super Kev Unscripted logo going to be painted by then?
It will be designed
by November.
It'll be
designed, painted, printed, sent to me, scanned.
I'll try something. Thing is, my computer's out of action, so it's not easy at the moment. I can do something though. I will do it.
Paint it.
No, I can maybe. I was going to do a caricature of our faces.
Yeah.
Like a sort of, boxing match kind of. Face
I like it. Yeah. Face off
type thing. But obviously my beard would intimidate your beard, and then I think
my beard would be patchy and thin.
Ultimately, I don't think that'd be doing you any favours. So thought I'd maybe do it the other way, so that
back to back.
It just wouldn't intimidate you so much. But I can do that. No, I'll do that face to face, and it'll just be like.
And it'll be me with like a patchy beard, and you with like this full.
You will be
Viking like beard.
Underneath, it'll be sensible questions, and under mine will be just like
jibber jabber,
all sorts of nonsense. So
quit your jibber jabber. Al Baker says, do the top 10 best movies for you guys. Come on, I think we've done that. Surely we've done that in 10 episodes. Have we not done top 10 movies?
Maybe did that with 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, did different, like we did sci-fi movies and
yes, maybe not every movie genre there is.
Yeah, we haven't. We were going to do animation movies, weren't we, for Rob Boyle? But we haven't.
I'm quite surprised Rob's commented as soon as the movies came in. He was like, "I've got another one."
Moana! Top 10 Moana films.
I've got another one. Bang Bang. Bang Bang.
Classic. Top 10 classics. No, I think we'll save the animation one for when we go back to sort of 75-minute show. Gives us a bit more time because there is a lot of animation. So we'll just go with drinks, I think.
Right. Is there any suggestions coming in?
Oh yes. Leslie says top 10 adult sites. Reese says top 10 best psych-up music. You are Craig. I'm glad Craig's here because he's sensible. He keeps track. He says we've done movies, alcohol, sequels.
We've done alcohol.
Did we do alcohol, Craig? Yeah. Don't remember that one. Was that the one where you were falling asleep at the end?
Is it New Year's one?
Yeah, possibly, mate. That's a long time ago. That was. He does suggest top 10 box sets. I had a Doors box set, like a CD box set of the Doors, and it came with a book. When I got that when I was about like 18. It was beautiful. Come in this like nice black box, red print and writing the Doors logo. Had all this like exclusive music and like a live show that had never been released before by Jim Morrison and the Doors. It was just a phenomenal purchase. I don't know where it is now. Probably at my mum's in the loft or something.
What's the best box set, as in the best looking box set, or the best box set?
I don't know. Best box set to watch, or best box set to.
Have you ever watched 24? That was where it all started for me. That's where the box.
That's where the box set genre started, wasn't it?
where I was just like, oh.
Did you know 24 started on BBC One or BBC Two? Like the first season was on BBC,
You're telling
and then
me.
I promise you. Yeah, go on, we'll go with box sets.
You're telling me Jack Bauer was on BBC One?
Yes, 100%. We'll go with box sets and like
box sets. Okay.
Like binge things, TV shows that like you'd binge like in a.
Right. So for me,
24 is a good one.
24's on the list. That's it. There's no going off the list. When it
Lost.
comes off the list, I'll switch this off and I'll just walk out this. I'll walk out.
Walk out.
Never
Go. Don't turn around now. Where is your karaoke song? What's your karaoke song?
Donma. I think I've sang it before.
Yes. Yeah. But what else? What about the songs which other people know?
Well, I'd like to think everybody knows Nessun Dorma. It's an absolute Italian
classic.
Have you
got a bit of Italian in you?
Sì, bella.
Craig says 24, Sopranos, The Wire, Vikings, Matthew.
I've not watched The Wire.
Wire is all time one of the best TV shows ever. It's phenomenal.
People keep telling me this.
And Reese has just said there, Californication, Gomorrah, The Shield I've seen, and Sons of Anarchy. So I've seen The Shield, very good. I think The Shield went on like one series too much probably. But Sons of Anarchy, I've got that on my list on Netflix, and I haven't watched it yet. And everybody keeps telling me to watch Gomorrah.
Oh,
but I just haven't got around to it.
You haven't watched Gomorrah yet?
No. Gonna have to watch it. It's because everyone keeps telling me.
The best.
Yeah, The Wire is a classic.
Gomorrah's the best.
I'm gonna have to have a look at that. I think Breaking Bad is also
Sopranos, but better.
Sopranos, yeah. Cage Child says you was forced to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer VHS box set when my sister controlled the TV. Well, Cade, I think you should hold your head in shame. There's any number of things you could have done instead of watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It depends how old you were as well. Like if you were like a teenage boy watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like I can kind of understand it. Like, but if you were an adult, then or like older teenager,
teenage boy watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer with a box of Kleenex, then there was a reason for it. But
yes,
anybody else, no.
He said he was 9, so
well,
yes,
bit early.
Yeah, get away with that.
Fake taxi wasn't available back then, so first the hand.
Reese says Gomorrah is epic. It's in Italian, but it is the absolute beast of a show.
I can't
agrees with his dad on that one.
He doesn't even speak Italian.
No, what sort of stepson is he?
Oh, come on, man.
People seem to have an issue with a few people recently I've seen, and they say, "Oh, I won't watch that because it's in Italian or Korean or whatever, and it's got subtitles." On Netflix, there's some phenomenal, like Korean and Asian shows.
There was
really good
there's a
stuff.
Korean one. There's a Korean one where there's zombies that only come out at the night. Oh, what's it called? Somebody message in, tell me what this thing's called. It's amazing. Zombie,
but
Korean zombie massacre. No, it's not called that, but something like this. It's something really good.
There's also have you heard of a film called Old Boy?
Yeah.
So they made a remake of it with Thanos actor, what's his head, was in it, and the Western version, it was all right. It wasn't great. It was pretty good, I suppose, but it was all right. The Korean version of it is the part of trilogy, and it's phenomenal.
Have you seen the Scottish version?
I haven't. No.
It's called Ald Guy.
Ald Guy.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The guy just swings bottles of bucky of it. He just bucks back.
That's the most Scottish thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you shut! And this is his catchphrase.
Your bottles of bucky.
This is his catchphrase. "Ho, you shut your puss." That's what he goes.
Quality. Luther, another one with
Luther,
Elbert.
yeah.
That's classic.
Luther is one of my
I haven't
favourites.
watched the most recent series of Luther because I'm still waiting for my missus to watch it.
You go and take a time out for 5 minutes.
I'm getting really frustrated, like, because we watched that together. So it's like we watched the first few series and then a new one come out and I'm like, do you want to watch that? She's like, no. Oh, well, not yet. We'll watch it next week. We'll watch it. And I still haven't watched it. Not happy. But yeah, I think Gamora might be my next one to watch.
You've not watched any of it?
Never watched the second of it. But then do you remember that a couple of years ago there was that thing on Sky called The Tunnel?
Watch that.
Where it was pretty good, but there's a foreign version like of that. And I watched that and that was really like much better. But it's not about a tunnel, it's about a border rather than the Channel Tunnel or whatever. It's really good, like. But yeah, I don't understand that. Why wouldn't you watch something just because this? Maybe we should do that one week. Is top 10 foreign language films or TV shows? Because that's there's so much stuff you could watch now.
Another one I've watched is unbelievable. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, that's the problem is remembering the names of them. Innit?
What's it called? Have you seen the one where they go through like a tunnel and it's like a time travel type thing?
I haven't, but that's bang up my The Dark. Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't watched it. I've seen it on Netflix. That's bang up my alley as well. Time travel and weirdness. I might. It's like it. Is that a film or TV show? It's a TV show, isn't it?
TV show.
The Dark.
I don't know if it's called The Dark. It's Dark or something like that.
Gavin wants to know: do you watch Still Game in Scotland?
Yes, 100%.
100%. James Costley says Prison Break, absolute classic. Prison Break is. I love it. One of my favorites.
Prison Break, you know that.
I've watched Prison Break, I think, from start to finish about 3 or 4 times. True story from Scotland.
Prison Break is a true story. There was a guy who got tattooed head to toe with the blueprints of a prison.
It's not, is it? Do I need to get a bell, which is like a bullshit bell? Yeah. So like every time you start talking bullshit, I just start bringing it.
Well, let's be honest, we wouldn't actually be able to just get a bell going. Ding, 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 ding. You listen to that bell for an hour.
Yeah, it would indeed. Right. We're jumping around a bit, but I don't mind because we're doing a shortened version. Would you rather go to the past and meet your ancestors or go to the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Going to see the past.
Yes, that's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Like, I would be interested to see, what happens with my kids and if they have kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. But
there's also a lot of people I'd like to go back and see.
It all began.
Yeah, 100%, mate. And like, there's people who I'd like to go and.
You've got grey hair too.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
You're only 25 and you've got grey hair too.
You're only 4'2".
You've shagged how many wives? What? I've only done 22,000, and you've done what? 58,000. Oh, tell you what. That's where it comes from.
Would you rather win the lottery? So we'll change it. We'll say, would you rather win the Euro Millions, so like the mega lottery, or live twice as long, so whatever age you're going to die at, live twice as long as that, or win the Euro Millions, but you might die tomorrow?
I'd go Euro Millions.
It's a life changer, isn't it?
Nah, so as Freddie Mercury said, who wants to live forever? Just have a good life, a short life, a good short life. Not a short life, but just a full life. Yeah.
Do you believe in the afterlife, Kev? Where do you stand on life after death?
Hold on a minute. My grand's speaking to us. 2 seconds.
That's all right.
My grand's dead, by the way. Yeah. She says, He says this show is shite. That's what she said. That's that.
Shocking. Come on, Gran. Smell you.
No, sorry. She said could sometimes like the voices in the afterlife are a wee bit muddled. She said this show is tremendous and it sounds like shite.
This show is top shit.
Top shit. Oh, sorry,
top shit.
Top shit. Sorry, top shit.
James says living that long sounds like an absolute fucking nightmare. And that's the thing, isn't it? Like once you get past a certain point.
Oh, you start hating people, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm there already. I hate everyone anyway.
Well, I'm close, mate. I'm close.
It's just
couple more episodes, mate. Couple more episodes.
Yeah, a couple more episodes, and we will just be two grey-haired blokes just going, I fucking hate him, and I fucking hate him, and I fucking hate him. Yeah, that sounds right up my alley. It's going to be quality, mate. That is absolute quality. Just an hour of us moaning. Kate Child says, "Footballers' wives or dream team."
Oh, what was that? I like Dream Team. I like Dream Team, even though they were the best shape. They were best shape, but I like Dream Team. Luis Amor Rodriguez.
I have no idea, mate. My missus used to watch Footballers' Wives, I think.
Right now, go and Google Luis Amor Rodriguez, Dream Team. What a player. What a player he was back in the day for Dream Team.
For the Dream Team. What was the name of the Dream Team team? Luis Amor Rodriguez.
Luis Amor.
Superb.
Amor, his name was Amor Rodriguez. I think there was,
He's a bit of a looker as well.
Oh, he was a taxi driver. Well, he was a taxi driver.
He had a stint as manager as well. He had a stint as a manager as well. He last seen scoring the end of season goal, wrecking Prash's relegation bid, and he leaves for Boca Juniors and marries his childhood sweetheart. Wow, what a story! What a legend!
Great.
Love it. You had Tanya from Footballers' Wives. That's the blonde one, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Craig says you would have failed the bullshit bell then. Kev got you. He did get me because he said my gran speaking to me, and I thought, all right, okay. I thought you were actually speaking to your gran for a split second, and then you said, dead.
Gran tunes in sometimes, tunes in.
Because it's just top shit, mate. Top shit.
Via seance usually, though.
Seance. We should do one of them live as well.
That's what we should do.
I think my missus would whoop my ass. Would you rather be Batman or Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Well, I don't know. Bruce Wayne's rich as fuck, wasn't he?
Spider-Man has real skills. Real superpowers.
Yeah.
Batman's just a rich guy.
He's bored.
He is vulnerable, isn't he? Let's be honest, he's vulnerable.
But you reckon, like, Batman's just a bored rich man, really, when you break it down, and he's just rich and he's bored as fuck.
The thing that annoys me is when he speaks like this, and
he's got a disguise in his voice, though, isn't he?
It's nobody speaks like this unless they need a strepsil. Okay. Nah, I'm sorry, but Batman should never speak like that.
Yeah, Spider-Man, he's got the youth on his side, special powers, secret powers. Yeah, I think I would go with Spider-Man there.
I'd be Spidey.
Would you rather explore space or the ocean?
Space.
Well, seeing as space isn't real, I'm going to go with the ocean. Well, the Earth's flat, isn't it, mate? There's no such thing as space. Come on, keep up. Bullshit bell. Boo! Yeah, well, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, you'd obviously go with space, wouldn't you? Because it's space.
Yeah, you would, mate. You would.
Would you rather...
What's your favourite planet?
My favourite planet? Oof. Planet Hollywood. No,
Good answer.
Good answer. It's wrong. What's your favourite planet, mate? Because I gotta be honest, I haven't really got a favourite.
Well, Earth, of course.
Uranus. It's just way now. Slow down.
Steady on, mate. It's only been a few episodes. Let's calm this rein it in a wee bit, mate.
People are calling for the bullshit bell. They want it to become a real thing. Someone said
we've had fake taxi. We've had
What is
Uranus.
this show?
Hashtag fake taxi. Hashtag Uranus. Hashtag. Tell you what, mate. This is why this is.
It's why it's so much fun.
I think this is an 18 plus in it, really.
Yeah, well, 100%. It's always been. Gavin Randall's favourite planet is Mars.
Why is that?
Because he likes chocolate. Boom.
Because he doesn't like Snickers.
Here we go. What? Go on. What's your favourite planet then?
I told you Earth, mate, because
Earth.
because all the rest of them are uninhabitable.
Oh, come on, mate. Right. If you believe in space, then you have to believe in aliens. You can't have one or the other.
What?
Right. Well, so you're telling me that, right, this vast space with all these planets, and universe, and there's everything that goes on for light years and light years, but only one planet has got any inhabitants.
I never said that. At no stage did I ever.
Yeah, you did. You said aliens are not real. That's what you just said. Rewind it. See what he said. He just said that. Ding, 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 ding.
Right. So what you
Someone
said,
needs to send me a bell.
so what you said.
My favorite planet is, what's the tiny one? Mercury.
Why?
Because it's small like me.
Because you could fit it in your pocket.
That's right. I did say there was no space, Gavin. You're right. I was making a joke about flat Earth, but I have watched several documentaries on the flat Earth, and it is an experience.
That's flat.
It is, mate. It's mental.
Flat.
It is mental. I want to interview some flat Earth people just because I do find it really interesting. Like, they are so militant about it. Like for me, I'm just like, yeah, well, show me some proof and good to go. But like, they are like proper. Whew. Cade Childs asks, who is our favorite wrestler of all time? What's that?
That's the F, mate.
Why is it black?
It doesn't look
This is 10
not,
years from now when the Earth is dead.
This does not look round to me.
Dead.
This does not look round.
Dead.
Sorry,
We're
that's
all dead.
just for all the flat
Effort.
Earth. I mean, sorry, flat head. I mean, flat Earth guys.
Right, Cade Childs, he wants to know, he's desperate to know, who is your favourite wrestler of all time?
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he was a good one. I used to love him. Great.
Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. I was a big Ultimate Warrior guy when I was a kid.
But on comedic value, who was your favourite
comedic value? Oh,
yes.
Papa Shango. With all his voodoo and stuff. I also like the $1 Million Man, where he used to like have all the.
I'm going to just show you. I'm just going to show you one thing, right, and then see if you get who it is.
Bushwhacker, Luke and Butch. I know my shit, mate, when it comes to wrestling. Yes, the Bushwhackers. Hulk Hogan's a penis. I never liked him when I was a kid, and then he said some horrifically racist shit over the last couple of years, which has made me dislike him even more as an adult. But I think Ultimate Warrior would probably take it home.
Warrior never dies, mate. Warrior never dies.
Yes, Warrior never dies. That's right, mate. What else we got? Someone needs to send me a bullshit bell. 100%. Bret the Hitman Hart. Gavin says. Matthew says. Jake the Snake. British Bulldogs. Big Daddy. Craig Sullivan says. Yes. Big Daddy. Wow. What a guy. Would you rather go deep sea diving or bungee jumping?
Deep sea diving, mate. If I had the skill to do deep sea diving, I'd do that. Bungee jumping's like that. Yeah, brilliant. But then if you go deep sea diving, and then all of a sudden you see something, you go
punch a shark in the face, and
you see Moby Dick, and you're like, whoa.
Woo. Moby Dick and Uranus in one show. Well. Would you you got any phobias, mate? Like you scared of heights or anything like that? Spiders?
Scared of Rob Boyle.
You stalker Rob, you know.
I'm scared of Rob Boyle suggestions. That's what I'm scared of.
Rob Boyle's been up to Dundee and Kilcardy, where you live, and he's been following you around.
Yeah.
You live in Kilcardy. Isn't that like a rough part of Scotland? I don't know, mate. I'm going off Frankie Boyle's stand-up comedian show. Kilcordy. Kilcordy.
Right now, mate.
Bullshit bell. Ding, 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 ding. Kilcordy.
Yes. Kirkcaldy.
Yeah, is that a rough part of Scotland?
There's no nice parts of Scotland, mate. It's just all rough, and then there's hills and stuff. That's it.
There must be one nice place,
like,
mate.
It's Wales, but just up north, colder. It's Wales, but colder.
But like Wales is beautiful everywhere, and then Cardiff's in the middle, like a shining light for the universe.
Come on now.
The centre of God's country.
Sure, we throw down Port Talbot.
Well, we chuck all our rubbish down there, don't we? We just chuck it all in, like Swansea and Port Talbot is this. Swansea, like just past Port Talbot, is like that's where, like, you know, if you've got like a spare room and you don't know where to put anywhere, and you just chuck everything in it. Well, that's what Swansea is.
Is that where all the caravans are?
Craig says if I went to Scotland and Kilcardy and did my accents, I might find that it's a bit rough. You trying to say my accents are not good? I take great offence. Reese is not happy because he's from Port Talbot. I did say past.
Beautiful part, mate. It's a beautiful part of the world.
My wife's family's from Port Talbot as well.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, mate. It's such a lovely,
beautiful place. When you drive up and the smell of the factory as you drive in.
You know what tickles my boat is the smell of steel. The smell of steel being formed, and it just
really gets you going.
Enriches you. You know, like when you look out in the window and you just see steam from the steel mills. It's
beautiful. Opens up the pores in your skin as well.
It awakens you. It's almost like, what's that smell?
So you didn't ever answer my question anyway. Have you got like any phobias?
Is that dandelions? No, no, it's the steel mill. It's probably poisoning you. It's beautiful.
Phobias? Got any?
Phobias are like when you're scared of something, eh?
Yeah, like a fear of heights or spiders or something like that.
I don't know. I think I've got a fear. Nah, I've not got too many phobias, to be honest with you.
I don't like big bugs. Got to think about that. Like big spiders and big like dragonflies and shit like that. I don't like them. Big spiders is a problem for me, and I don't like heights like at all. Like I barely leave Wales because I don't like driving over the Severn Bridge, and my missus don't drive.
I used to be scared of heights, and somehow just suddenly
it's hard work, mate. Like,
no, but
people don't understand like how bad
I quite enjoy heights now. It's weird. It was like a switch in my body just went, don't be scared anymore. I think I might have actually bumped into Paul McKenna, like on a night out or something. Like, you know, like on a night out, just go, all right, Paul,
Super Kev.
Can you
hypnotize me to not be scared of heights
so
anymore?
I don't, I'm not scared of heights anymore. You must have just been like, put to sleep. I went, and then that was me.
Yeah, but
from now on,
hypnotism is bollocks, though, isn't it? Come on. Like, there's no such thing as hypnotism, is it? It's bullshit.
Look into my eyes, not around the eyes, into the eyes.
I don't believe in him. I think it's bullshit.
You will like Moana. Look at the around the eyes. You will like Moana. You will like Moana. Moana will be in your top 10. Oh.
Gav, I don't mean like he says daddy long legs. No, I mean like the big, like the false widows and all that type of like the ones who can do a bit of damage, like not the daddy long legs, just gone. It's the ones that can do a bit of damage. I mean, I've got a bit of a thing about, and heights. Like I got heights. I've always been bad with heights, but like I'll go like. So when I go out of Wales into England, I'll go the long way around if I can possibly do it. Instead of going over the Severn Bridge, I'll go like, all the way around, just because I can't act it.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm having a nervous breakdown for the 5 minutes I'm on that bridge, and I feel like I'm going to drive my car off the bridge.
Do you think the bridge is going to break?
No, I just have a problem. Like, this is how bad it is. If my car broke down on the Severn Bridge, I would not get out of it, no matter what. Even if my car was on fire, I would sit in it.
Mate, I've seen your car.
Listen, mate, nothing wrong with
listen,
nothing wrong with my Beamer.
Listen, if I was sat in your car, I would be running from it if anybody seen me in it. So that's what you should be doing.
Gavin, yeah, I can swim, Gav. It's nothing to do with water. It's the heights. I don't do heights, mate, at all. Yeah.
Mate, your Kia has got a 10-year warranty, mate. So you will get over that bridge. Trust me.
I've done it. I have gone over it. My brother lives in Bristol, so I have to go over it, like, to get to Bristol. But if I can avoid it, I will avoid it.
No need to. No need for that irrational fear.
Matthew says, well, not all of us can be friends with Paul McKenna, mate, unfortunately.
Well,
gonna have to introduce me to you, buddy.
Like me to. What's Matthew's problem?
Matthew says, if you had to do one I'm a Celebrity trial, which one would you choose? Oh, see, that's difficult.
If I had like a choice of doing stuff, I'd like to do the one where they've got hold of things on when they're getting water spilled in on them.
The one they do on the end.
Yes.
I'd probably have a go at the eating one. Like, if you're talking, like, the only one I'd want to do is the one that you just said.
Yes.
If you said to me, like, you've got to pick one apart from that, which you've got to do with your mates, or like me versus you, then I would say I would do the eating one at a push. I wouldn't want to do it, but I would do it. I wouldn't do any of the ones with height. And whilst I don't mind swimming and water and stuff, I don't know if I'd be a massive fan of going like, like the timed ones where you've got to swim like underwater in a cave or something like that. I'm not a massive fan of that either. So I'd probably go with the eating one, I think.
Would you? Okay.
What would you go with if you couldn't do the water slide one? What would you go with?
I like the one with the heights, and you're the one that's going on a tightrope and all that jazz. And they're like, there's a few that on heights. The one I couldn't do is the buggy one. You know, the ball thing over the head. One of these things on your head. We'll fill this with millions and millions of bugs. Oh, no. Sorry, mate.
Oof, it's rough, isn't it?
I'm not interested in having 75,000 cockroaches in my face.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that, mate. I gotta be honest.
I'm not a big fan of that, mate, to be honest with you. They all crawl with his beard and that.
Tricky one, in your ears and your eyes.
You see the one with Fatima Whitbread, when the thing goes up her nose and she goes up here. That's it.
That's how you deal with it, isn't it?
That's how you get rid of those.
Yeah, no messing. Matthew also says thanks for the print which you sent him. What have you got to do a giveaway, mate? Are we doing a giveaway tonight?
Yes, I'm still due. I'm still due R1. Who was the last one?
I forget. I know Al was one of them.
Al's due one.
Matthew was one of them.
That was the only one I think I'm due. I might be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I've got a list. Well, there you are then. So, Cade just asks the question, what kind of cars do we drive? Me and you. So I tell you, if someone can guess what make of car me and you drive, then that can be the question. That can be the question.
They will never get mine right.
They don't have to have just has to be the make and the first person to get both of them.
The make.
You can't say one and then say the other 5 minutes later. You got to get them both.
Okay.
But I know what car I drive. So James Costley says, can you not hear me? Go out and go in again, Kev. We've lost Super Kev. Super Kevin. Where are you? So I can only answer. Oh, Kev, come back. Come back. I can only answer for me. And James Costley says Volkswagen and Audi. That's wrong. Neither of them apply to me. Reese David Evans says Audi and a Vauxhall. Neither of them apply to me. Gavin Randall says Corsa. No, doesn't apply to me. James Costley says Range Rover and a Renault. Doesn't apply to me. Leslie Coates knows. He's watched the previous show where I talked about it. But you've got to get Kev's as well. And I don't know what Kev drives, and he's disappeared. But yeah, send your questions in now, because when Kev comes back, we'll do the giveaway, and we'll do last couple of minutes. Alfa Romeo. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. No one for cars, me. But got some interesting guests coming up in the next few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Some good ones. BMW and Audi. So I'm gonna have to check all these with him now when he comes back. He's lost these guys. I'm sure he just pretended to lose the connection so he could go for a piss. Pretty sure that's what he's done. He's just gone for a leak. Come back. Late goal. Birmingham have just scored against the Jacks. Get in. Have some of that. So let's have a look what these guesses are. What print did Kev send you, Matthew? And anyone else who's had those prints with the giveaways, let me know which ones you had and which ones he sent. Etheridge saved a penalty earlier as well. Oh, Reese David Evans with the BMW and the Porsche, guess. Range Rover, Kev's BMW for Si from Gavin there. Come on, Kev, where you gone, mate? Yeah, we got a wrestling shows out tomorrow. New episode of My Story on Sunday, and of course the Andy Campbell football show on Monday, which is going to be a good one. There's a guest coming in about, I think it's about 5 weeks on the footy show, which I cannot wait for. Not gonna spoil it. Which one is it? 17th. Yeah, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks away on the Monday. It's going to be a belter, absolute belter. Right then, Kev.
Sorry, don't know what happened there. I just got lost.
So, a few people have made guesses. So, I'm gonna float in these by. You got to tell me if your car is either of these.
Right, okay.
A BMW and an Audi.
No.
A BMW and a Range Rover. Nope.
I'm going to give them a clue. It's not a footballer's car.
It's not a footballer's car, so it's not a BMW or a Porsche, like Reese says. And so no one seems to be getting your car, mate. You might have to give a clue. Jaguar.
Again.
Oh, for God's sake. What's going on?
Go again, get me. What's
going on with you? It's the Scottish Wi-Fi. Oh, that's a shame. There's such a shame. Right at the end of the show. Turn oh, you haven't got your headphones either, have you? You couldn't even do that. Let me see if I can do it my end. Right, is that better or worse? Is that any better?
Am I back?
Yeah, that seems to be better. Is that better?
I could just about hear you.
Let me see if
I'm back.
We're back. Last couple of minutes, mate. Anyway, just need to give a clue for your car, mate. What car are you driving? Give him a clue.
Right. It's a great British icon.
A great British icon of a car. Woof.
Iconic
So,
car.
who is going to get the combination? So, a few people have guessed right for my car, and I've mentioned it before on a previous show, so everyone knows what I drive.
What's that?
It's a BMW. So they've got to get BMW and your car in the same message. A few people have said Mini. but they haven't said BMW in the same one. So if it is a Mini, is it a Mini? Crazy eyes. Is it a Mini? Because someone's just put them in the same message. You drive a Mini.
BMW. That person's a winner.
Leslie Coates wins the prize. I
Well
think.
done,
Let me
Leslie.
double check. No one said. Yeah, Leslie was the first one to say the two together. So Leslie, you have to DM me your address. I think actually I might have it. I don't know if I have or not. DM me address and I'll send it up to Kev, and he'll send you the message. BMW and Mini. There we go.
Well done, Leslie.
He's what's that?
I said, well done, Leslie.
Well done, Leslie. Leslie Coates.
I didn't speak like that, though.
Should we do a couple more would you rathers to finish, mate?
Yes.
Would you rather have Rambo or the Terminator on your side?
Terminator, obviously, because he's almost barely invincible. He's invincible, basically. I know John Rambo's pretty nifty with a knife, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. If John Rambo gets shot, he's dead.
In the future.
If Terminator 2 gets shot, he's still fine. He just like brushes it off and goes, "Running won't save you." He just kind of goes, "Hiya, how's it going? How's it going? No bad."
Yeah, Jack's lost as well. There we go. Would you rather have a nosy neighbour or noisy neighbours, rather? Would you rather have a nosy neighbour or noisy?
No, actually, nosy.
It's tricky with that, isn't it?
Nah, nosy. I don't like noise. I don't like people annoying us. I'd rather have somebody in the morning coming on and goes, "What have you been up to?" It's like, yeah, just make loads of noise. What have you been up to? Being silent. Good. Perfect, mate.
Reese says, would you rather fight Mike Tyson in his prime for 2 minutes or talk like him for the rest of your life?
Nah, I'd fight him. I'm some fighter, mate.
Take him down.
God, I fight cuts.
Like, how young do you think Mike Tyson would have to be in his childhood for you to beat him in a fight? Like, at what age do you think he
probably
would be?
6 months, maybe. 6 months old.
Like, I've seen like clips of him when he was like 13, 14, and I'm pretty sure he would he would knock me out at that age. So,
mate, I think many would knock you out at that age, to be honest with you.
Probably. My own kids tower above me. In fairness.
Say well. Don't know what to say, mate, but there's a queue, mate. There's a queue waiting to knock you out, mate.
There's a lot of
we'll mention that though.
There's a lot of mocking of my height going on tonight. And Cage Child says, can I get a happy birthday for next Friday, Kev? My 31st birthday, second in lockdown. Cage Child's another one, assuming there's no show next Friday.
Okay, there's no show next Friday, can't you? Just
Reese, it's your birthday next Friday as well. Or no, Reese is on Saturday and he turns 30.
Why are you having your birthday on a Saturday? Go on.
See, I thought they were going to have a birthday on the same.
I know. I could do a double whammy.
Yeah, double happy birthday. Now you're going to have to do two. Right. Nearly done. Would you rather babysit a crying infant for a day or have an unwanted house guest for a week? Crying baby every time, mate.
You'd rather have a crying baby for a day?
Mate, I could deal with babies.
House guest for a week. Unwanted house guest. I've had plenty of them.
How tall am I? I am, I don't know, 5'8", 7, 5'6", 5'7", I reckon. I don't know.
Mate, you've never been 5'7" in your life, man.
6'2", probably.
You know them the chairs.
It's not something I've ever thought about. 6 foot.
Your camera's looking down the way, and your chair's pumped up to the max.
My camera's like that, mate. It's like that properly. It's just one of those things, mate. I'm not like super short, like little person short. I'm just
kind of Oompa Loompa short.
Yeah, just short and fat. It's just me. But there we go. Is where it is. Kevin, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. I had a real good time tonight. I thank you to everyone who's joined in the fun. It's always a good time, but I particularly enjoyed the bullshit bus today. It was a lot of fun.
Good to speak to you. Take care,
and
buddy.
you stayed awake, mate. Well done.
I managed to not fall asleep during the program.
It's Pancala's gin, which has kept you going.
It's Severano, mate. Severano.
And also,
of today's show is Verano.
YouTube.com. Code Ace Podcast Nation is coming, mate. No pun intended. Guys, subscribe YouTube.com. Spread the word about this show as well. This is obviously
Tell gin companies about this show.
gin companies, Viagra, Blue Chew,
Email
Fake
gin
Taxi.
companies about the show and tell them how good and how much Kevin drinks the gin and then endorses the gin every time.
Absolutely.
I think
And
that is
we'll
what
just
we need to
literally
start
get-
pushing out there.
Yeah, we should just get the most absurd sponsors as possible on this show. I think that would be phenomenal.
Let's try.
Blue Chew and all these things. Have a great Easter to everybody. Have a good weekend. We're nearly back to normal. Lots of plans in the pipeline. Reese wants to know: is there another episode next week?
What is Good Friday?
Today.
Yeah, but what is it actually about? What's the
I
message?
don't know. It's about Palm Sunday, isn't it? But what I don't get about
It's
that
not
is,
Sunday,
to me,
mate. This is
mate,
Friday.
I know, but it's something
Is
to
this
do
when
with
Jesus died? Is
Passover.
this when Jesus carried the cross?
I honestly don't know, mate. But what I
Mate,
will
that's-
say,
you're a disgrace. You're enjoying
Mate-
this holiday and you don't even know.
this is why I get confused, because like Palm Sunday and stuff, and like
Well,
to me,
that's on Sunday. I'm gonna go on
mate,
a limb, mate, and I think
every
that's
day is
Sunday.
Palm Sunday. Every day is Palm Sunday,
You'd find it probably isn't, mate. But
especially when you're sponsored by BlueChew.com, because every day is definitely Palm Sunday. Then.
code Jesus saves to receive 15 extra palms and come back to the dead.
You didn't get my joke, mate. Reese
Who?
got it. Reese got my joke. Every day is Palm Sunday. Come on, pay attention. Pay attention. We will be back next week. We'll have to just double check Kev's schedule. He's a busy man.
I'll be there. I'll be there next week, mate. Don't worry.
But the plan is we'll hopefully do one next week. So look out for it. Spread the word. Obviously, this is a new series and show and stuff.
Mate,
And
we're proper running over now. We're running over time here.
this is it, isn't it? But also nice one to everyone who said they liked the new intro. I appreciate that immensely.
Mate,
We'll be back
This is
next
the
week.
first time I've not listened to it. Always listen to it. Was it better? Was it much better?
Yeah, I've added some stuff. It's going to play again now. You can watch it again now.
Well, I'm going to put the music on. Oh, I watched it, but I never heard the music. Was it better tune?
It's the same theme song, but it's got some extra
Right.
clips in it.
Come on then, do it then. Let's have a
Every
listen.
day. Congratulations. Goodbye. Happy Easter.
Right. Happy
Buenos
Easter, my friend.
Suarez.
I'll see you.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yes, you understood it. You fucking asked me that. Well, to be fair, it's not going to get hold of you. Well, fuck, you can try. You're going to say like that.
You wasn't up to the standard. Are you talking about the same Eddie I was talking about? America.
Eddie Johnson.
Fuck yeah. This is what I used to sing every morning.
That I'm adding that to the intro. You singing it and the real tune.
Motherfucking day.
Classic.
You just come in. You just come every morning and go,
America.
fuck yeah. Motherfucking day. That's what I used to say.
Yeah, I'd have to start my day. I'd be phoning him up every morning, like when we wake up. And
Eddie, you can't start the day like that. He went, fuck yeah. I used to say it every morning. I used to say, Eddie, you've not scored on the wee well. What's your thoughts? And he just went, fuck yeah. Why are we so good at it? That's the reason my play. My upbringing was, running away from the police. So,
going up to you and going, Kev, get Game of Thrones is shite.
oh my god.
Robert Gordon is taking out Miss Massey, our assistant. All in a day's work.